Things you're going to need for this project. You're going to need some type of string. You can use this sewing string. You need a knife. You're going to need two 8x8 mirrors and one, I believe it's 3x3 mirror, one of those. You're going to need a little metal piece like this, and you can get this at any hardware store. I already have this. You know, you can also look in the dollar store. It's very possible they have this. These you can get from the dollar store, and these I purchased at a place called Dollar King. If you do not have one in your city, just look it up. You might be able to order it online, dollarking.com. You're going to need a black cardboard, which should be purchased. You can get it at the dollar store. You're going to need a roll of this metal, which you can get at any craft store. I got it at Hobby Lobby in the wedding section, and it's in a roll. You're going to need lots of beads. You're going to be able to buy boxes. If you go to any craft store, you could buy boxes of beads. It's your choice, any kind. I actually beaded these myself, most of them, and some of them already came with beads, and all I did was add the bottoms. So that was about one large box of these type of beads, and then I already had like these crystals and stuff, but you will need to buy those. And these chains were already pre-made, and I bought those at Michael's. You're also going to need some type of bling buttons. I got these at Hobby Lobby. And you can use whatever you like. You use mirrors, you can use you know, those little bling diamond things that they sell at the dollar store. It's up to you. So obviously you're going to need a glue gun, glue stick, scissors, and some type of string. And this is up to you, but I spray painted this silver. You could actually buy it silver. And I did spray paint the bottom of this mirror. So hopefully I've got everything. If I missed anything, I will definitely put it in the description box. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a wall sconce. And the first thing I'm going to do is pop some holes in this cardboard so that I can be able to hang it. Stick a string in there so I can hang it on the wall. So you're just going to use a knife, poke a couple holes. And you can use wire, string, as long as it's strong. This is very strong string, so it'll hold well. Next thing I'm going to do, take this and put it like this, and I'm not only going to glue it, I'm also going to do the same thing. I'm going to poke a hole so that I can also secure it with some string. I think I'm going to do 2 holes. And the other one I used wire. I'm going to figure out exactly how I want it, and I think it's going to be like there. Okay, now the hardest part actually of this whole thing was the beading. Now I already beaded, didn't have to bead every single one of them, but I did bead some of them. So that actually was the most time-consuming part of this project. It's really not that difficult of a project to do. Okay, now one thing I forgot to mention is that you do need to make sure before you secure this that you're going to have room to stick it inside. Okay, so it could be secure like this, but you need to make sure, and then you might need to bend it a little bit on one side because it does tend to want to be uneven. And at the top, what I did was just put about, I don't know, what is that, 1/4 of an inch above it. So I have to be fast in that I do that. So what I'm going to do is just glue. I'm just going to use hot glue. And I'm just going to start quickly adding glue. And this is the problem. I really need big glue sticks because these are just not fast enough. That's okay, because as long as the top adheres, we can always move this and lift it. I could feel the heat, so I know that it's going to stick. It's really best to get the big, long sticks, because these ones, they just run out so fast. It's pretty ridiculous. So I'm just going to turn it around and just, in the gaps that I see, I'm going to get some glue and then just press it down as tight as possible. And then after I do that, I'll also do the other side. Now you're going to get your X-Acto knife and cut it. And then make sure you always got glue sticks here ready to go. Then the next thing is going to be this little sucker. Now Now what we're going to do is just do it like that and just make sure it's centered. So we're going to flip this over and then try to center as best you can. I'm trying to eyeball it. Now, this might need some E6000. Let me just set that there for a second. I don't plan on putting heavy candles. I'm just going to do, you know, the plastic. I wouldn't recommend real candles for this project. You should use some leaded candles, leaded fake candles, and I just think that would be safer. As far as everything, as far as holding up, as far as the beads burning, I just think it's altogether a better idea to do it that way. This is not designed for a real candle, for a real candle. And then the weight of it also might be a concern. I'm gonna have it. Okay, now the next step to this is adding the bling. So all we're gonna do is just take it by the tie and just tie it. And it's just gonna be random lengths, so it doesn't matter. It's not in any order. Okay, so now that we're all done with beading, we're going to add our buttons, and I'm just going to do them like this, and simply put one in the middle,